you can see it's smaller, more compact at the base, and we have our built-in tip-over switch. Hey everyone, David here with Chef Media Group. Today in this video, I'm going to be comparing the Lasko 1500 watt ceramic space heater with the Andily 1500 watt ceramic space heater. Both of these heaters were purchased by us, and any opinion expressed in this video is strictly our own. That being said, if you're interested in either heater that you see here, the links will be in the video description. Now let's go ahead, let's look at them up close. So you can see both heaters right here to the left. We have the Lasko heater, check it out. You can see it's a little bit taller than our Andily heater. Both have eerily similar control knobs and mechanisms right here. So they're just in reverse order, they're flipped. So for the Lasko, you can see we have 0, so it's off. We have our fan setting with no heat. Then we have our 750 watt heat setting and our 1500 watt heat setting, followed by our thermostat control right here. Whereas on the Andily unit, you can see we have our thermostat control first, and then we have the same settings. So off, fan, no heat, 750 watts, and then we have our 1500 watt setting. Now looking at them from the front, you can see similar design again. So we have our heat unit inside, then we have a nice metal grate on the outside. The Lasko version is circular, whereas our Andily version is a nice diamond shape. Both have indicator lights for you and their logo and branding. Looking at both units from the back, you can see they follow a very similar pattern: grip handle, air intake, integrated power cable. The Lasko unit, you can see the handle up top's a little bit deeper and larger than our Andily unit, and the integrated cable is entering in at the center of the base. Whereas with our Andily unit, we have a smaller handle up top, and our power cable is entering the bottom left-hand corner of the base. Looking at the units from the bottom now, you can see first up with the Lasko unit right here, it has a much larger footprint, as you can see, compared to the Andily unit due to its larger size. And there is no tip-over switch at the bottom for additional safety. Whereas our Andily unit, you can see it's smaller, more compact at the base, and we have our built-in tip-over switch. So now in regards to performance, we measured for two things for both space heaters. We measured the maximum loudness as well as the maximum heat generated. So for the Lasko unit, we topped out at 77 decibels. Typically though, it was averaging around 55 decibels. For the Andily unit, we maxed out at 73 decibels, but typically it was averaging closer to 60 decibels. So this doesn't get as loud, but consistently running the Lasko might be a little bit quieter, but honestly, it's kind of a wash. Both are fine. They're not too loud or too obnoxious. Now, in regards to the heat settings, the maximum temperature we got with the Lasko unit was 162 degrees Fahrenheit, but the maximum temperature we got with our Andily unit was 228 degrees Fahrenheit. Yes, you heard me correctly, 228 degrees Fahrenheit. It was so hot, it was actually starting to melt the plastic cap on our thermometer, which is pretty crazy to me. So they both will generate a lot of heat, but the Andily unit definitely has superior heat output if that is of most importance to you. So which space heater would we choose? Well, at the time of this video, this unit was only 99 cents more than this unit, and we feel like that's definitely a worthwhile upgrade. In fact, we'd pay $5 or $10 more for this unit as it is. It generates a ton of heat, so it's definitely superior in that regard versus our Lasko unit. And most importantly though, it has additional built-in safety measures. I highly recommend whatever space heater you end up purchasing that you choose to get one with a switch built in, especially if you have pets or kids. But for us, it's a no-brainer. It's definitely this Andily unit.